Okay, good morning. I wanted to present to Year 10 and Year 11 students our fantastic opportunity to go on the UTC ski trip next December. As you can see, the ski trip is going to take place from the 6th of December 2025. So, Year 10, you will be in Year 11 then, and Year 11, you will need to have applied for one of our T levels or the T level foundation program in order to go onto the school school ski trip next year. We're going to go to Alpe d'Huez. Alpe d'Huez is a huge resort in France. It's a fantastic place to either learn to ski or to ski if you are already competent or a professional skier. It's a fantastic opportunity. I've chosen to go with Ski Bound because they have fantastic club hotels which are aimed at groups of students. So they have some après-ski, after-ski activities, and they've got really big common room spaces as well for you guys to hang out together. The ski trip includes return flights from Manchester. We're flying, so it's a little bit quicker to get there, but it is a little bit more expensive than going by coach. You'll be there for 7 nights and all your food is included in the hotel. The cost also includes your ski, your boot hire and your helmet hire and lift passes, which is actually quite an expensive part of a ski trip. The ski trip also includes for students 6 days where you ski in lessons for 4 hours. And I'll tell you a bit about that now. So over the 6 days, you'll ski for 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the afternoon. And the reason that we've chosen Ski Bound again is because their ski groups are actually quite small and you will be divided up depending on your current skiing ability. So if you are already a professional skier, you'll be put in a group with similar students and you'll be exploring the top of the mountain from the beginning. If you have never skied before, you'll be put in a group with students that are at the same level and you'll spend the first couple of days getting to grips with skiing and then you'll get to go and explore a bit more of the mountain. We are asking students that if you have never skied before or if you are a beginner, that you commit to visiting Chill Factor on co-curricular activities after school so that you turn up in France and you're already confident with skiing and you can get to see a little bit more of the mountain rather than learning to ski while you're there. I have been asked by some of the groups already, do we offer snowboarding? Unfortunately, we aren't going to offer snowboarding to any students on the trip. So if you are a snowboarder, unfortunately, you'll have to ski. It just isn't possible to cater for both different activities. I do need to also just remind you that if you do sign up for the ski trip, then you are required to ski for 2 hours with your group in the morning and 2 hours with your group in the afternoon. There's no possibility for any students not to take part in skiing whilst you're there. So it is very firmly a ski trip that you are signing up for. The resort that we're going to is Alpe d'Huez. It's, like I said, one of the biggest resorts in the Alps. It's a really popular resort. It's also one of the highest resorts in the Alps, and I've chosen that purposely because we're going right at the beginning of the season, so we'll be guaranteed lots and lots of snow. It's a fabulous resort for beginners, intermediates, and more advanced skiers. So there's a bit for everybody to do there. They also have some really cool opportunities like snow parks, border cross runs, and they also have some really interesting activities that you can do whilst you're out on the slopes, which instructors will take you to whilst you're out skiing. Here's the piece map for Alpe d'Huez. As you can see, sort of centre of the map, that's Alpe d'Huez sort of town. It's actually quite a big resort compared to lots of the resorts in France. And near the resort, there's lots of beginner slopes, and you should be able to see right at the top of the map. You can actually get really, really high up if you are advanced. One of the longest runs in Europe runs from the top of the Alpe d'Huez resort all the way to the bottom. The après ski in the resort is really good. We've also included a couple of different activities like ice skating, going to a swimming pool if you want to. And I'm more than happy to take feedback on what you guys would like to do in the evenings. And there might be some time where you've got a little bit of time in the resort of Alpe d'Huez as well. The rooms on any ski trip are quite basic. It's likely that that students will be in rooms of 4 to 6, and there'll be bunk beds likely in the club hotel. But there's a little example of a quite basic room there, but they're always comfortable and sort of well stocked up. If you've never been skiing before, don't go out and spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds on your ski kit. There's a basic list there, and all of this can be bought from places like Decathlon for less than £100, so it doesn't need to be super duper expensive. But what is quite common now is that if you really want some cool designer stuff, it's actually possible to rent ski gear for the week that you go, and that might make it a little bit more accessible if you're not sure whether you're going to ski again, just to rent it and then send it back at the end of your week. The cost of the trip for students is £1,500. Like I said, skiing is quite an expensive sport, but this is a fantastic opportunity for you guys to get into France and also take part in a big group trip together. The deposit of £250 is going to be available on parent pay once you have been offered a place. In order to get offered a place, I would like you to complete the expression of interest form by the 29th of November, and you can scan the QR code, or the link will be sent out on class charts as well. The expression of interest form will ask you what your current skiing ability is. It'll ask you what year you're in, and if you are a year 11, it'll ask you what T level you've already applied for. Please do not complete the expression of interest form if you have not already got an application in for one of our T levels or the foundation T level for next year. It's really important that we get students who are going to be here next year on the trip and paying their deposits. After you've paid your deposit, a payment plan will be put together on class charts, and it works out as roughly £100 a month. So we've got a nice long period of time for you to pay off the ski trip a little bit at a time. If anyone's got any questions, they're more than welcome to come and visit me in 219, and I'll try and answer them in time for you to get your expression of interest form in and your deposit paid. Thank you.